first things first, shout out Link for Girth. That's the subreddit right there. My critique of the show, I'm a fan of the show, but the critique of the show
That was Bo.
is that the Money Mondays don't really provide. Sorry, there's a huge echo. The Money Mondays don't really provide that much value. Like the real estate advice is good, but you have like 24 shows just talking about credit score and which credit cards to get. I mean, like it's like every other week, guys are doing a credit card show, and then also you keep bringing back these crypto hustlers, and they're always pushing some shit coin. Like it's not even legit like crypto advice. And when you don't have the crypto people, you got a drop shipper. The YouTube automation guy was good. I'll give you that. But for like the last point, y'all gotta stop bringing back Bandman BBL Kevo. That dude is just coming on the show too much. He don't really add much value. I don't even know what he does. But other than that, the Money Mondays are good. It's just like too much credit card reviews.
Okay, so let's address your first one. You said that there's issue. You don't like the Money Mondays because you think it doesn't give that much value. So here's the thing you got to understand. Most people are not necessarily financially savvy, so we have to go things on a rudimentary level and then build up from there. Now, when it comes to the credit cards, okay, you're saying that there's too many credit card episodes. The reason why we do, and here's the thing, we do this once a year, okay? We do a travel card episode, we do a money cash or slash cashback credit card episode, and then we do a business credit card episode. And then sometimes we'll do like a general best credit cards for the year. Because every year there's better credit cards that come out because credit card companies are extremely competitive. So there's always new credit cards coming out. There's always new bonuses coming out. There's always new benefits coming out with different cards, and they're always constantly being updated. So that is why we come out with credit card episodes once per year based on the specific category that people want to get credit cards in.
Yeah. And also, as a first-time guy in credit, you don't know what cards to buy. So we're giving you options that you can buy
What to apply for.
off the bat. Yeah.
So that's number one, right? So we have to update it every year because credit cards always change in pecking order, right? There's some obviously ones that always stick, right? Like your Amex Platinums and Golds, etc. But there's always new and upcoming credit cards that come out that we always review and tell guys to get. And that's number one. Number two, the reason why we do so many episodes on credit score is because credit is literally the cornerstone of living in Western countries where interest is a thing and it's debt ridden. And so it's the thing is, if you want to acquire assets like real estate, etc., you have to get your credit on point. You need to get your stuff fixed. If you want to get a job in law enforcement or a job where you require security clearance, you need to get your credit card on point, your credit score on point. Sorry. So that is why we harp on credit scores so much, because we want people to become financially free. A cornerstone of being financially free is being able to procure assets that give you back money. A big part of that is real estate, and you need good credit to get real estate. Otherwise, you're not gonna qualify to get a loan. If you do qualify, you're gonna get a shitty credit score. So we want guys to be in the best position to acquire assets. That's why I harp on credit scores so much, because it's something that isn't taken seriously in American culture in general. There's a reason why most Americans only have don't even have like $1,000 in savings, can't cover a $500 emergency expense. It's because people are not financially literate. So that's why we harp on it so much, man. It is the cornerstone. Now, let's address the crypto guys that you mentioned. When we do our crypto shows, we always pretty much advocate for two main coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Now, with that said, do not mistake when we talk about other coins, right, versus what we tell guys to normally get. You got to remember, it's a live show. People ask questions, people call in, whatever. What do you think about this coin? What do you think about this coin? Or, yo, what do you think about this? And then Charlie and Miguel will give their honest opinions on what they think about that coin, but they're not sitting there telling you, go ahead and buy it right now.
Yeah.
They tell you, yo, Ethereum and Bitcoin are the most safe coins to invest in. We're also in Hex. This is how much money I made on Hex. But they're coin agnostic, okay? They're not sitting there trying to push random coins. Normally, if they do mention another coin that isn't necessarily in the regular repertoire, it's because someone super chatted in and asked about a specific coin, and then they give their honest feedback on that coin, bro.
And then
what else criticism did he
hardly
get?
been on the podcast.
Yeah, Kevo's been on. We've had this podcast for 3 years. Kevo's been on what, 3 times?
Yeah.
For a Money Monday?
Pretty much.
Once a year?
He's hardly ever on.
I mean, come on, man. Like, just because you don't like the guy, that doesn't mean like we bring him on once a year. You just don't have to watch that episode.
That's true, and I appreciate y'all addressing the credit card thing. But like my other suggestion would be is like get some 9-to-5 career people on, because you got a lot of super chatters talking about going into cybersecurity. They want to do tech. They want to do all these different like 9 to 5 feels, but like y'all aren't really providing that value. And that's going to apply to more people than just like having, Amazon drop shippers and crypto guys. But that's the only suggestion I think to make the Money Mondays even better. But I appreciate y'all time.
That's a good actually recommendation, bro.
Yeah, we just got to figure out who to bring on.
That's trustworthy.
And
that trustworthy had the experience.
Yeah, and not like a weirdo as well. People that, because like the thing is like you guys want us to bring these people, and you got to remember, bro, people aren't content creators. They might not want to come on a pod like this and give that information, or they might be weird, or they might not be able to convey. There's a lot of people that are really, you got to understand too, that it's a gift to be able to teach people. Some people are good at things and they suck at explaining it, or they suck at being able to convey themselves, or they're not articulate, or whatever it is. So we need to make sure that if we bring someone on that is an expert in a certain niche, they know what the they're talking about. And I actually am working on this right now, getting you guys Red Pill Thor over here, because he comes from the from that world. So we definitely are working on bringing it. But yeah, that's a good suggestion. We'll make it happen. But yeah, man, as far as your criticisms with credit and the credit card stuff, we do it because it's that important. And you can see with all the people that comment in like, yo, I got my credit score is up here now, blah, blah, blah. That puts them in a fantastic financial position to be able to acquire assets. That's why we want them to take credit seriously, bro. Not enough Americans take credit seriously. It's unacceptable to have anything under like a 700, like under a 720, bro. And that's why we harp on it so much.
I think he left.
He left?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Well, cool.
That was a Reddit hater?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all got to do better, man.
Apparently.
Y'all got to do better. First he said the Money Mondays don't give value. Then he said, no, they're good, but I don't like Batman Kevo.
He's hardly here, man.
Yo, man.
He's out in Dubai traveling and shit.
Yeah, man. All right.
Okay.
And then as far as like Charlie and Miguel, like people become millionaires off of them.
They get good advice, man.
They've created more millionaires than I've.
Look, Foundation A's, Ethereum, Bitcoin.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good advice.
And then the other coins they talk about is people ask.
Yeah.